and welcome back, Masters and Princesses. I hope you're doing well today. I hope I don't look too ridiculous. It's cold in my house, so I'm wearing my cozy, comfy, like, lounge jacket over my day clothes because it's cold. And I don't want to turn the heater on because I feel like it's a waste of electricity since it's not that cold yet. So I hope you don't mind the coziness. If anything, get cozy with me, get a hot chocolate, cup of coffee, and we'll enjoy some BAND MAID together. So after recording the reaction to YOLO, I realized that the CD had a few more songs on it. And because viewers are very kind, for instance, P&D sent me a cool video collage of the other two songs that are on the album. So today we're going to be checking out Unfair Game because that's the second song that comes out on that album. So I hope you get comfy, I hope you get cozy, and after you do that, if you like the channel, like and subscribe or share with a friend. If you want to check out more, there's some links down in the description below for my Discord as well as my Patreon. On Patreon today we're checking out I Still Seek Revenge, the studio version, as well as the Day of Maid 2024 version, and the instrumental, because I want to get through the instrumentals as much as possible. So anyway, let's do this. Let's jump right into Unfair Game. Oh, cute. Okay, this is interesting. It's funny because since I've dove into so much of recent MAID, it sounds kind of funny to say that like listening to a lot of the stuff from previous years, it's like, it's cool to see an evolution. But like, again, I was reading comments a little bit earlier today when I said, if they changed genre, I would still be like huge fans of them. And it was funny because then seeing that somebody commented like, if they change genre, like they are the genre. And it's like, okay, yeah, I get it. Like because like no matter what they do, it's unique in a way that it seems like they just always push the envelope just a little bit more. Now, what's cool about this is there's a cool bass line in here, obviously, and I think I understand why B&D chose this song to be a dedication for Misa's birthday, which her birthday is October 15th. I want to go back because there's like, the song started way into it, but it's so cute. I love this little birthday cake. Look at how cute. And then that's a cool, that intro you hear. For a minute, I was like, is that bass with the guitar in unison? But it's not. It's actually just guitar, and then we get Misa's intro. So this is guitar solely by itself. Love that. And then here we go. she's in the upper part of the, ooh. I love the guitar part of the da 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 da. It's very simple, but it creates this almost sense of chaos, and then that chaos levels out when we get to this next part. I love the rhythm of the lyrics. I feel like I'm getting multiple tastes of Misa today, because when I did the reaction to I Still Seek Revenge, I was not expecting to be slapped in the face with so much bass line. Misa sticks out so much in that song, and it's so good. And like in here, I'm having to really listen for Misa's bass line, but you can hear it underneath everything. Misa's doing some rhythmic drive, and Akane is like pulling it back a little bit with her halftime feel, which is interesting because, like I said just a second ago, we get this idea of like it feels like it's driving, and then all of a sudden it's goo gat goo goo gat, and it's all of a sudden feels slower, but then we get this cool lyric rhythm too. I'm sorry, I know it seems maybe weird to talk about the rhythm of the lyrics, but I just like the way it feels. It has that cool feel to it. Listen, I love this. Anytime I get picture collages for videos with music, it's hard not to look at them and be like, oh, they're adorable. Anyway. Also the way the melody works. Listen to the bass line. Love this halftime feel. The hop up. It's cool to hear the guitar parts, da 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 da, but moving, you can hear a lot of those there's a lot of the parts in this song interlock really well, and I like the way they line up specifically. It's funny listening to this song because I feel like in this song, this is the least amount of bass pedal I've heard from Akane. Every time I say something though, I feel like, because I've only listened to a minute and 30 of the song. Anytime I've ever said anything a little too soon, I end up eating my words somehow. So I'm just going to shut up and I'm going to keep going because I know there's going to be something cool, but I'm going to scroll it back just a little bit. Sorry, I didn't. The moment of just having like Psyche in my head for that little moment was just like. It took me a moment to be like, calm down, calm down. Okay. There was a lot more bass that happened in there. It's really neat to hear a lot of that kind of progressing. There's more bass. Not only that, obviously we get a good Konami solo, which this is a different era of MAID, and I dig it. There's something about it that makes me feel young. And I know I'm not old. Like, I know I'm not older. I'm young. I'm fairly young. But like, something about it makes me feel so teenagery and like angsty a little bit again, but like in a good way. Like, I'm ready to just like jump around my room with my like iPod, old school iPod earbuds, and like just like thrash around my room. There's some really cool stuff happening in here though. This section I like. There's the chord that's happening. It's like the similar tones that you get from a emergency car, like in Europe. Forget what interval that is. My music theory freaks out there, tell me what the interval is, just because I don't want to do it right now. I love that sound that they're doing, mainly because it sounds like they're obviously it's not noise, right? But they're not strumming, they're not creating a drive, so it feels like the drive is solely done by Akane here versus guitar. Obviously there's some rhythm guitar in the background, and I have a feeling that's Miku, and you can hear Misa's bassline drive as well, and then we hear a lot of Misa here. Dude, that's so cool. Her and Akane really worked together there. That one la li two. You can hear their triplets together. So dirty. I love that. And then back into the drive. Here we go, Konami. Love that. Right when you think it's over. And what's cool, I love Konami solos. I just love because it's, I mentioned this actually in my Patreon reaction. There is something about the way she does her solos, the way they're either written or planned. So I'm gonna say from my experience, I am a big planner. I have to plan if I'm doing something improv, right? Like, I get the charts, I look at the chords to make sure I know what I'm doing, but I have to write out a plan for myself, like a general plan for me to play around with, or else I feel lost. And given that Konami is classically trained, I would assume she would do a similar thing, but I feel like when she writes them, I think she might play around a little bit more. I know for a fact 100% that Konami is 100% better at music theory and everything than I am, mainly also because she played piano. If you have piano experience, a lot of that theory helps a lot. It's just how long it is, and then how she does building. Watch. And then we get this. And then And then you think it's over, but it gets wilder. Then woo. She got to end that one. Hold on. Excuse me. Man, okay, those of you who have been to concerts before, like, how much can Misa put back? I've heard that she's slowed down on the drinking, but like, how much could the queen put back? Because I love that for her. It's so cute because there's always like a picture of her with like some kind of a beer, some kind of like liquor, and I'm like, what a queen. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I miss the floral legging or the floral pantyhose era. Yes, ma'am. I love that era. I love those like pantyhose. They're so flattering on her. And then the outfit in the White Room instrumental, I think there's just something about the way the skirt lays on her. Yeah, like look at this. I love this. But yeah, like this song is so I want to explore Old Maid. Let me rephrase that. I want to explore older Band Maid, and there's a reason for this, and it's because I'm noticing that a lot of the music is different. It's grown. They've grown, especially from label, from who wrote their music to them writing their music, from just overall growth in compositional style from Konami. But there's a lot that I'm missing. And speaking of which, I realized the other day, with permission of the Band Maid community, I was looking on Spotify a few days ago, and I was like, how old can we go? And I recently discovered that they have been making music since, I believe, 2014. There's an album called Made in Japan that I can't find on YouTube, but I can find it on Spotify. So I was wondering if you guys were interested at all, if we went that far back and started working through the discography that way. So I'll put out a post with a vote and we can talk about it, but we'll see. All right, let's continue the conversation about music. What do you think about Unfair Game? And actually, if you own the album, like, which one do you own? Do you own the, I know that there's two, right? There's the Miku version and then there's the Psyche version. So just leave that down in the comments if you want to tell me if you do own either or. And what do you think about the bass solo in here? What do you think about Akane's, I'm so used to Akane's double pedal that I didn't hear it as much as in here. It felt like she was kind of like holding back a little bit, but still giving that like rhythmic drive to it. What do you think about the Konami solo in comparison to her solos recently in the Epic Narratives album? Because I feel like Epic Narratives, she did do a lot of less is more in some cases. And in these like older ones, I love it 'cause she's just like, she's ripping in. So I just want to know what you guys think. But anyway, as usual, if you like the channel, like and subscribe. If you want to check out more, Patreon and Discord are down in the links below in the description. But anyway, I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next Band Maid Sunday. Peace out.